Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Race Weekend. This week we are starting in 8th and 9th. We are pretty set to do okay. We've got Magnussen on the soft tire and Grosjean on the ultra soft tire. So this should be interesting. We are going to give Magnussen an increased performance on the softs and his race trim. And we are going to give Grosjean ultra soft performance and race trim. Now, just checking in on the car setups real quick. I think everyone is relatively happy with what's going on. Not going to change too much because, I mean, Magnussen did a faster lap than Grosjean even did, and he's not perfectly happy, but I don't want to mess with it too much since he did okay. And the temperature outside is, I'm trying to think if I need to have him drive a little faster at the beginning. I guess we'll just figure it out as we go, just to get temperature into those tires. In front of us are the usual suspects, and then us. So, yeah. All right, this race, I'm going to try to be zooming in more and being more, aware of that. That was a request. So, for now, we'll do a little bit more paying attention to what's going on. Especially at the beginning here where it doesn't really affect me too much in my ability to know what's going on ahead of me. So right now we are dropping quite badly. Let's see. We need to drive harder, both of you, because there's no temperature in your tires, and that's a problem. So everyone, drive faster. Get some temperature going. And get us in a better spot here as Grosjean is making progress back through the pack. Magnussen having a little trouble, but he's one of many sets of softs that is up here. But Grosjean is about to get through in the 7th. It's tight, but I think he's got it. He's on the outside, but he swings it around and he takes the inside, and he is free and clear. We are now going to have Grosjean go neutral. His tire temperature is okay, and I know he's typically pretty terrible at managing his tire temperature, so let's not ask him to do too much. And let's check in with Magnussen. Magnussen now is in 11th place. He is the second fastest of the soft tires now, which is good. I'm not sure. Perez must have had an issue. Max Verstappen has been allowed to pass Perez via team orders. Magnussen is attempting to overtake Hulkenberg. I'm going to give him high attack mode or engine mode here to try and get a move done here. It is a clusterfuck coming into this corner. Fucking like 4 cars wide almost. But he is struggling. Ooh, a lockup from both of Hulkenberg and Magnussen, it looks like. That was not great. Oh, and they've all just smashed into each other's ass. Apparently, when you zoom in, you just notice that the cars typically just drive into each other the whole time and don't actually seem to pay any attention to what's going on in front of them. I'm going to go to 2 times speed here for just a sec while we check out what's going on. Going to lower his driving just to preserve the tires because it is getting a little bit toasty there. We can allow Grosjean to use his higher engine mode real quick. Ooh, Magnussen about to be passed, but he sticks this fucking corner and takes control. But no, now he's been passed. Oh no. Oh no, Magnussen, and you're getting your tires really hot. So like, please stop that. Actually, they're both getting their tires pretty toasty here. Let's go check in up front. Grosjean pretty much driving alone here, to be honest. There's not much going on with him. He's just sort of here. So back to Magnussen, who is in a battle, but will probably overtake most of these cars as long as he stays close because he's got the soft tires on. Although he is struggling right now to not keep getting overtaken by every car that comes near. It's a little bit concerning. Grosjean here is about to overheat his fucking tires, so I'm going to ask him to conserve for a second to bring the temperatures back back down. We don't want him having to pit earlier than necessary due to overheating, and I think he's got a pretty good gap here, so he should be able to milk those a little bit further, because the train is back here that Magnussen is stuck in. Magnussen apparently has fallen 2 more places since we last checked in. Not the best of news, but he gets back in front of another car. All the soft tires have now fallen out of the top 10, so Magnussen is, I guess, in that consideration, kind of on pace. He's not doing anything too bad. We can check back in with Grosjean, who is now simultaneously conserving tires and in a higher engine mode. I don't really know if that makes a ton of sense to do, but that's what we're gonna have to do for a second. I think I can let him drive neutral for a bit. Back over to Magnussen, who is still in a battle. If he can just get past so we can go back to conserving tires, because he's about to overheat his fucking tires. Come on, get through. Ugh, you can't get through. We need a little bit. Just a little bit more. But we're getting, the tires are getting toasty. They're getting toasty. If he gets close again, if he gets as close as Perez is to him, to Giovinazzi, I'm gonna give him overtake and hope that he can get through. Although right now it doesn't look like he's going to. It looks like he's kind of the leader of the train now, and then Giovinazzi is separated from the train in a lot of ways. So yeah, real quick, hopping back over to Grosjean, who is still proceeding to drive basically in no man's land. He can go back to conserving his tires for a little bit. Magnussen, I will give you, honestly, just drive right now. I can't tell if this is in the high, like in the red, or if that's just on the line. It's like a little bit of both, but he's doing better at conserving than Giovinazzi, but worse than Perez. I think Perez must have started on a new set, because damn. He must not have made it through Q2. Because what the fuck? That guy's tires are in such better condition than everyone else's. Going into this right now. But Magnussen still not able to really get a gap here, which is unfortunate, but he is now certainly overheating his tires. So, conserve, but high engine mode. See if we can bring the temperature back down. And then I'm going to allow Grosjean to go back to neutral and give him high engine mode as well. Kevin Magnussen has overtaken Perez. Was I not paying attention? Was Perez suddenly in front of him? I was looking down at the meters, I guess, not looking at what was happening in front of me. Grosjean still driving basically in no man's land, so yay, boo, I guess. It is what it is at this point. He's not gonna get to do much better than that. To send him to neutral mode as he has cooled the tires down a bit, and hopefully now can pull away maybe a little bit, because it is quite contentious with the train behind him. He can easily, like, one mistake here and he's gonna fall like 4 spots. So I'd really appreciate it if he could get a little bit further up the road right now. We are coming into nearly pit time for Grosjean. Gasly has already pit. Hulkenberg has pit. Grosjean is going to have to think about pitting, so we're going to hop on over with him. I have no idea. Where is the start finish line? He is 6, so we are coming up to it now. I want to say now is the time to pit before he makes some sort of mistake that cost us. So we are on lap 13. We have 45 laps remaining. Only a set of softs can get us to the end. So a set of softs, it's going to be Part condition, we're doing all right. Pit strategy is balanced. He will, yeah, might as well, and he'll exit in 8th after the pit stop. So okay, pit Grosjean now, and hop back on board with Magnussen in his battle to lead the train before the train has to pit, which will not be for some time. Okay, Grosjean has pit. He is exiting the pit lane and exits in 8th as was projected, behind Daniel Ricciardo, who still has to pit. So we're going to have him push a little bit here to make sure he gets temperature in the tires, give high engine mode. Do want to stick kind of close to Ricciardo so that we can overtake him when he pits. Over here, we got to put him back to medium and let us, you need useful information. Well, just drive the car, man. We're going to stick on board with Grosjean and see, do we overtake? Did he pit? He did not pit yet. That's interesting, to say the least. Hopping back in with Magnussen, who has fallen behind Perez here somehow. But nonetheless, or fallen behind Stroll, apparently. I don't know how he fell behind Stroll, but maybe. How the fuck did he get behind Stroll? Where the fuck was Stroll? I don't even remember seeing Stroll's name, like, or talking about Stroll or thinking about Stroll. So that's weird. Accidentally almost let Grosjean heat his tires too much. Grosjean has passed Hülkenberg and Ricciardo up into 7th, and now essentially, I think, is mainly in the spot he will finish the race, because there is no one for 1,000 miles in any direction. I'm going to ask him to conserve just to bring that temperature down a little bit. Magnussen is getting very stressed about Lance Stroll. Let's go to overtake. See if we can get a move done. It's not looking likely, so let's go back to medium. Just stick to the train, and we'll pit in a little bit, and he'll sort his shit out then, I guess, and we'll have to get him to the end. Vettel has just come in. Hamilton is probably coming in as well this lap. Hamilton comes in and gets ultras. Vettel comes in and gets ultras, so that's interesting. They did a better job, I guess, managing their tires to this point, because I don't think that was really an option for anyone else. Oh my god, Magnussen is in an absolute cluster, trying to stick in 12th. He's got the inside, and he gets out in 12th, still hanging close to Raikkonen in front. Stroll has somehow pulled away all by himself. The magical Lance Stroll impression that's going on here. And yeah, so we're gonna have to think. Magnussen's still got quite some time before he has to pit. When he pits, he's gonna come out on ultras for sure. He is managing his tires better than Giovinazzi. I don't know if Stroll's gonna have to pit on those ultras. He might. He probably does, because he's about halfway, and we've got more than half of the race to go. So I'm gonna say he does have to pit. So we'll probably be able to get past him. Maybe. We gotta conserve our tires a little bit, bud. You're overheating your tires. Sergio Perez has crashed. Yellow flag in sector 2. Okay, I think Perez was behind us anyway, so that doesn't. Daniel Ricciardo has crashed. Oh, let's slow us down. Where Ricciardo is falling off, I don't even know where he was. He was somewhere behind Grosjean, but before Magnussen. So that's good news for us all. Everyone's crashing out of the race, which moves Magnussen up to 11th after Ricciardo's crash. So that's a promising development. As far as the train, he's still the leader of the train, although most of the train is beginning to fall off, with the exception of Giovinazzi here. Magnussen has also kind of fallen off of Raikkonen, but on the bright side, he's in a pretty decent spot. let's hop over with Grosjean real quick and see what's going on for this guy. He is so by himself. It's kind of not even funny, to be honest. He has almost no need to do anything but just bring the car home, because it would seem the best he's going to do is bring the car home at this point. He just did a personal best, so that's nice. Magnussen continues his little trek over here. Let's go to 4 times speed. Try and get through to Magnussen's pit stop, since I don't think anything's happening with Grosjean, and Magnussen's pit stop is really going to be the next big thing to happen, short of some incident. But nothing else really is taking place at the present moment. We're just kind of building up a fuel reserve for Grosjean in case he needs it towards the end, or can take advantage of it towards the end. Because Gasly's not going to be able to finish on those ultras, I don't think. We've got Magnussen here, who's got 37% left in his tire, so probably a couple more laps he can do before he's going to have to come in. Giovinazzi behind us is going to have to come in, so we're going to let him pit first, hopefully. And Norris just pitted and fell down to 18th place, so that's the danger of the train that we're currently the leader of. But we actually have managed to pull away largely from the cars behind, so Magnussen's in a pretty good spot. Let's do a quick check. If we pit him, ultras will get him 18 to 20 laps, so he needs to do a lot more to be on ultras. Actually, he's not going to be able to be on ultras because he would need to do nearly 10 more laps to get onto ultras, so he's going to probably have to go on to supers. If I pit him now, he'll exit 14th. I think it's worth the risk. I think we're going to pit him now and try to beat everyone into the pit lane. I think that's what we want to do. Do we? Hang on. Let's think this through, right? Let's think it through. Because they're all going to have to pit. Oh, man. I'm going to ask him to conserve, and I'm going to try to stretch this as far as I can. That's what I'm actually going to do. It sounds good to pit him now, but I don't know. I don't know that it would work, honestly. We're going to ask him to conserve his tires a little bit. Grosjean just set another personal best, so that's nice. And we're going to speed up here a little bit. And really, we're just watching. We're watching the pit meters. See who pits. Magnussen is now officially on worn tires. Oh, nice little judder there we got going. He can go back to neutral as well. Up into 10th place now is Magnussen, who just did a personal best himself on his worn set, so that's good. Raikkonen is still yet to pit in front of me. Behind me, Sainz, Russell, and Alonso are likely to pit. Magnussen has moved up into 9th now via staying out. The longer he can stay out on the set, the better right now, it would seem. Over in Grosjean land, again, nothing is happening, so that's nice. He can just keep on doing whatever he does. We're going to probably pit Mag at the end of this lap, or can we do... I mean, it doesn't really benefit me to do another one, so yeah, we're going to call him in. Because Ultras still wouldn't get him to the end. So we're gonna have to go for supers unless... Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay, park condition, that's not great, but I don't really have a choice. Alright, call him in. This is our moment, honestly. This is for all of the marbles. For every marble that we marble. This is it. here he goes. He's into the pits. He's coming out in 10th place. 10th place. Okay. Okay. I can live with that. And we're going to ask him to push just a little at the start. But, yeah, not too long because he will overheat those tires pretty quick if he pushes too much. So we are in 10th behind Hulkenberg and Raikkonen, who are a bit off of us. We're not exactly close to them, so probably not going to catch them. And honestly, barring, you know, some sort of mechanical failure here or crashes, this honestly is looking to be the finish. A safety car would have done us a lot of good there. If we had a safety car, maybe we could have done something better. It would still help if we could get another one here. Maybe we could get onto some ultras or something and then maybe make a move towards the end of the race. But as it stands right now, not going to happen. I'm curious about Hamilton and Vettel, who both went for ultras pretty much by themselves. Stroll did down here, but he's not even like in the race, so who gives a fuck? And they are wearing down. Gasly already did a 2-stop. Raikkonen did a 2-stop. Stroll has done a 2-stop. Everyone else has done a 1-stop. So actually pretty curious as to what's going to happen with their tires towards the end of this race. That really could go either way, honestly. I think they'll probably make it to the end just because the quality of the driver, but it is curious, honestly, especially Hamilton, who would, you'd think, want to catch up to Leclerc, but he is not exactly there, but Verstappen is not even close. So Hamilton really is just racing to get closer to Leclerc and Valtteri, but even then, Valtteri is going to be able to push Vettel, who might wear through his tires if he's, you know, forced to respond to that. Like, interesting strategy they've gone for, because there have been 2 stops in this race. Grosjean cannot downshift in some corners. Well, that's great. Grosjean is getting a overtake on a blue flagged member of the race. His front wing has hit something. Well, buddy, please get it home. Damn it. This is why I should have fixed that part, because that's the one that I made note was a little bit wonky, but I figured he can make it, and maybe he can, or he can't. If he can't, then, well, but I think he'll make it. It would be nice if he had a new front wing, though. I don't remember what we were building, but I think getting him a more reliable front wing might be good, because everything else is pretty good. This front wing is the part that's, like, not so great. And I don't know what Grosjean's issue with downshifting is. Well, I mean, that's your problem. That's not good at all. That needs to be replaced, like, yesterday. Like, he shouldn't even have that. Whatever the fuck that part is absolute ass. We're going to go to 12 times speed, because I don't think anything is actually happening right now in this race. Lance Stroll has crashed. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. But he's overheating his tires again. For whatever reason. Still 12 times speed, though, because nothing is actually really taking place. Grosjean's just, like, enveloped in cars that are under blue flags. Although he is being caught now by that because I'm not properly managing his engine modes. Go, go, go. I understand your gearbox is effed, but please pull away. Please go faster. As you're being caught right now by Hulkenberg behind, and we can't really afford that. So faster, 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 you go. go to overtake and pull away, please. Don't destroy your gearbox, please. That would also be great. No gearbox destruction, and get the fuck away from him. Man, I don't think he can finish the race on this. I have no idea. We will find out, I guess. Won't we? As a group, we will find out exactly how much we can give. Magnussen is really the man who's in no man's land. Grosjean somehow is actually the one who's now competing. But he's competing with Hulkenberg, whose tires actually are effed. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it is what it is. And Hulkenberg is the only one who's close. So can we pit and fix this? If I pit and we stay on the current tires, but we fix this part, we exit in 10th behind Magnussen. What if I swap tires? We still exit in 10th behind Magnussen. What if I go... We're going to do it. I don't think he can finish the race. And that'll give us 13 laps to attack. So hopefully he can make something of it. I didn't really want to have to do this, but his car is seemingly in trouble, so go. Safety car is out now, you fucking piece of ass. You absolute fucking prick of a game. You prick of a motherfucking game. I swear it. I swear it. I fucking swear it. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see, everyone. I am not... Do I pit Magnussen? What happens if I pit him? Estimated position would be 10th after a pit stop. What if we fix the front wing? It would still be 10th. What if we go on to new tires? Alright, well, let's bring him in, I guess. Fucking goddamn it. I swear to all the things. We're really would have preferred to do that in the other order, honestly, but okay. So now we are 8th and 10th. This safety car is heading to the garage at the end of this lap, I believe. So let us hop up with Grosjean, who has caught up to the train, who is in the correct positioning. And the safety car is about to enter pit lane. It has. We now await the start of racing again. And as we await that, this idiot has managed to overheat his fucking tires, because why the fuck not? You idiot. How do you overheat your tires with the safety car? Oh my clusterfuck. Oh my god. What in the fuck is happening here? Overtake. Overtake. You've all got fuel. Use it now. Use it wisely. Why is there like a blue flagged car in the middle of the fucking pack? Why? 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 Just get this car out of the effing fucking way. Holy fucking shit. Grosjean drops to 9th, but he's got overtake. Get past him, you fuck. You both do. What are you doing? Go. Shove him off the fucking road, for Christ's sake. Why are you not catching? Leclerc is spun. Yellow flag. Oh, this is the weird end to a race, let me tell you. This has been bizarre. And Grosjean not being able to get past here is one of the more annoying things I've ever seen. It's actually kind of ridiculous. He's had overtake on this entire time. And he hasn't actually gotten any closer. Which is... well, it's absurd, really. Not a proud moment. Yeah, no, we see that. We see that you're a shitbag. We too have seen your stupidity on full display, my friend. Oh, this is a disappointing end to this race now, honestly. We were in position to do big things. Yellow flag again. Leclerc is locked up. Charles Leclerc is having, like, all kinds of problems right now. All kinds. I'm asking you to allow your teammate through. Please allow K-Mag to go through, because he has way better driving than you do right now. Okay. I told him I did what I could. He's out of your way. Now drive. Even though you're now overheating your tires, so now you're gonna have to hold up your idiot friend to get... you're both overheating your tires really badly, which is super annoying of you. The two of you. The two pricks who have now overheated their tires beyond recognition. Let's hop up with Magnussen, though, because he's actually in front. And he is the only one with a chance to do anything at this point, it would seem. So let's have them both go to medium engine mode, conserve some fuel for the final stretch run here of the race that's coming up. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to do better than 9th and 10th, short of some incident, which is disappointing because we did get the safety car, but somehow Grosjean overheated his tires on the safety car lap. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that he was overheating his tires on the safety car lap because I don't know. I didn't think he could, while driving in neutral, overheat his tires on the safety car lap, but he did. So that was fun. Another yellow flag. George Russell has spun. Well, that doesn't do us any good because he's in 18th place. So I don't care. Well, disappointing. We're going to tell Magnussen to go to attack mode and get past. Overtake. Go, go, go. Keep attacking. Keep attacking. Might be able to get one more. Go, go. Get through, get through, get through, get through, get through. Let's go, Magnussen. Let's go. You are a fucking god. You are the fucking man. Now bring us home in 7th place and it'll all kind of feel less painful. Let's go, Magnussen. That was fucking fantastic. Absolutely spectacular right there from Magnussen. Just exactly what we needed at the exact right time. He's setting personal bests in like every sector. Like, let's go. Let's go. His tires are fucking toasty, but that shouldn't matter. I didn't tell you to go faster. I said you did a fucking fantastic job, bud. I don't know. Don't get mad at me. Back here, Grosjean is fending off an attack from the rear. So we're going to give him high engine mode to try and do that. But more importantly is the man in 7th place. We got to make sure we keep our eye on him. We don't want to have him accidentally get overtaken while we're not paying the fuck attention to what we're doing. It seems like it was a good call to use team orders to send Magnussen ahead. Really, it was just Magnussen's form was like an 8 and he was like Grosjean was like a 3. So it didn't make sense to leave Grosjean in front at that point because he clearly didn't have a clue what he was doing anymore in his car. So, yeah. Magnussen now, another personal best, down to a 134.9 from earlier a 136, previous lap a 135. So he's still doing better. His tires are cooked, but that's okay because the race is going to be over. So the degradation will not take us out. Our boy Grosjean here is quite close. We're going to let him go to attack mode and overtake and try and make up a position here into 9th. Let's see. Can he get the move done? Can he get it done? Our fuel is becoming a problem, but I think he's gonna get the move, stick the move, get through, and he's clear. He sticks the move. So we're gonna go back to medium and neutral pushing, I guess, and we're gonna hang on board here with Grosjean. Real quick, let's just check on Magnussen to make sure he's still clear. He is. So back down onto Grosjean, who is the only man I think we need to manage to the end here. We've got 2 laps remaining, so he should be able to do this. One thing I am a little concerned about is that fuel number. We might have to go into a conserve situation in order to get him to the finish. Not positive yet. It's gonna be close. I think we're gonna be okay. So there's 2 laps remaining now. Yeah, he should be fine. He should be fine. And the cars behind him have torn through their tires more. I think they were probably pushing harder at the beginning of the restart, so I don't foresee that being too much of an issue. Up here, Magnussen is more than okay and clear. Short of spinning the car or doing something ridiculous, crashing into a wall, he should be fine. Yeah, Grosjean's going to be good on fuel here to the end. And other than that, this race seems like a wrap. Seems like we're going to come 7th and 9th. It's not perfect. It's basically where we started the race, but it is okay because the cars in front are the 2 Ferraris, the 2 Red Bulls, and the 2 Mercedes. And then we're split by a Renault, but that's about right. So this is the final lap. I don't foresee anything different happening here. And Grosjean is going to come across the line to begin the final lap for himself. Magnussen has already begun his final lap and is still going faster yet. Just throw his engine mode down. And honestly, I'm just going to go to 12 times speed and wrap up the race because I don't foresee anything happening. Vettel wins for Ferrari. We have finished 7th and 9th after the safety car incident. Vettel comes across first, Leclerc second, Valtteri Bottas in 3rd, Max Verstappen in 4th, and Lewis Hamilton in 5th. So, and I think Pierre Gasly in 6th. So, pretty good race. We finished in the upper pack of the teams who are not the top 3 teams. So, pretty good. Only split in the middle by a Hulkenberg, but well, we always get split by a Renault, it seems. We always get split by one weirdo Hulkenberg. Let's check out the standings, the championship standings as it is now. We are 7th and 8th with Grosjean a mere 2 points above Magnussen. We are a few points behind Hulkenberg and Verstappen, and a fair way off of Leclerc, Hamilton, and definitely way off of Vettel and Valtteri. In the team standings, Haas Formula Racing is in 3rd with 46 points, which is tied with Red Bull, who also has 46 points, but is in 4th. Renault comes in at 41 points in 5th, so we're still in a tight race with Renault and Red Bull. However, Mercedes and Ferrari have kind of pulled away for the front. The only other team, even within striking distance, is Racing Point, but it would require, some fuck-ups from us and some way better performances from them. Toro Rosso, Alfa Romeo, McLaren, and everyone else are not exactly competitive at the present moment. Checking our cars after the race, everything is good because we don't have any parts that are cheating. Again, this is just the final standings from the race, which is us coming in 7th and 9th, getting 6 and 2 points respectively. Not the best, but not the worst. And again, this is just what I was just telling you about where we are in the standings. So let us get out of the race. We are just about done here. If you are new here, there is a playlist on my channel with all the videos from the series available to you. If you have any suggestions or recommendations on what I can do better, please leave them in the comment section below. I tried to zoom in more of this race on the actual racing, which was a request from a commenter. So hopefully I did a better job of that. And if you have any tips like that you'd like to see more of, please let me know. They both got a trait for a top 10 result. And their driving form is good. We came fourth. Our marketability is 49%. We made $1.6 million, and Gene Haas is very happy about that. So the next episode will be out in a few days. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all later.